Welcome back to my channel. Today I will be talking about a holiday gift set that I recently purchased at Walgreens, and it's from the company Sleep Makeup. Sleep Makeup is a makeup company out of the UK, and they now sell their products here in the United States, and you can find Sleep Makeup at Ulta Beauty, now especially and exclusive at Walgreens. You can order Sleep Makeup on Amazon and also their main website. So I saw this gift set and I thought I should try this gift set because I've been wanting to try Sleep Makeup for a long time. I remember I used to go on their website and just look at the different palettes that they offer. And Sleep Makeup covered a full line of cosmetic items, your contour palettes, your eyeshadow palettes, your highlighters, your liquid lipsticks, blushes, the whole 9 yards. They pretty much offers it. So today I will be reviewing this Walgreens exclusive. I think it's a holiday gift set, and it is $30. And it comes in the packaging that looks like this. So really nicely, and it's a big box. Very nicely put together. You see the items that are in the box, and it's called the Bring On the Night basically bundle, and it comes with one eyeshadow palette, which is Vintage Romance, the highlighting palette and Solstice, and also Blush by 3, Take a Cheeky Peek. So it gives you all the information on the back of the cover, all the list of ingredients, the sizes of each item, and where it was produced. It was produced in China and made for Sleep Makeup in the UK. So we're going to be, not we, so I will be trying out this entire bundle for you all, doing basically a try on review of the makeup just to see how it works. So I love that the packaging is very sleek. It's very very holiday feeling with the gold trimming, the confetti. Like, it's very, celebration type of design on it. You see the confetti down here. So I really love the packaging. It's like kind of like paper poster covering, and it's just very nicely put together. So if you want to hold on to this cover with this packaging, then you could. And this is what the box looks like. It's a nice, sturdy, black and gold type of print on the cover. Sorry for my light is showing in the cover. So it's very nice, very nice and gold. And because the gold of the color, if you're using like a ring light like I am, you're going to see the reflection. So I'll try to hold it from the corner like this. So it's a very nice gold and black print. And then inside you have the inside covering. My hair is just flying in my face. I have the fan on to kind of keep it cool in here. You have the pink packaging that's inside, and then you have the products that are here. You have the palette, the eyeshadow palette at the top, the highlighting palette in the middle that is in gold, and then you have the blush, which is in the sleek matte cover. So I think everything looks really nice. Um, the only difference is when you're using the packaging, you may get fingerprints on the packaging because it's a matte cover, and also it's a metal gold plated type of um, packaging, so you will have fingerprints on it. And then on the back it just have the sticker to just say where it's from, and it's exclusively for Walgreens, so you know the item is not to be sold elsewhere. So that's the packaging. So you have to pop out. So once you take out everything from the box, so you have the box, and let's say if you didn't want to keep the material in this box, you could just use this box for any other things, you know, storing your makeup, singles, or your liquid lipsticks, or your lipsticks, or your eyeliner pencils. You can store anything in here, or you can create it for some other reason for decoration. But I will be keeping it as a holding place for the items that I purchased. So that is what the box looks like. Again, very sturdy um, packaging. So I really like that. It's very classy looking. So getting to the items, and as I mentioned before, the sleep makeup has 3 items that come in this bundle, and I think it is before I get into that, it's such a great deal because I actually went on Ulta to compare prices. I think the eyeshadow palettes run like $12.99, the highlighting palettes are $14.99, and the blush palettes are like $12.99. So altogether, you're getting a great deal with this bundle versus if you were to buy separate items through Ulta, unless you have a $3.50 coupon to use, or if you have some reward points to cash in. You're pretty much getting a really good bargain with this bundle. So if you never tried Sleek, this is the way to go. And when I was in Walgreens, they only had 6 on the display. I bought one because when I saw it, it had the whole display was still full. But with me buying one, now there's 5. So I don't know if they plan to restock them during the whole fall period, or do they just plan to sell that display and that's it. So I don't know if they will be restocking or not, but you may want to check your local Walgreens if you have a Walgreens in your area to see if they have this bundle available if you're interested. So we're going to talk about so this is the packaging of the sleep makeup. So it looks like this, nice, like a matte type cover. This is the front. It has the logo. Then on the back, you have the eyeshadow palette, the name of the palette, additional information, the size, the weight of the product. And again, this is Vintage Romance. And then when you open, nice mirror here, and you also have a slip cover that comes in with it. And if you can see the numbers across the shadows, so there's no names for the shadows that are in it. And then you have these nice shimmer and metallic, possibly satin eyeshadow with one matte. It looks like there's only one matte in this palette. So this is what it looks like. So it's a really nice range of colors, from silver to your gold, your deep golds, your purples. There's some glitter shades in here, some mauve, dusty purple, greens. So you have a bit of a variety. And when you think of When you think of romance, you really do think about the mauves, the pinks, the reds, um, just a really nice, elegant, very like classy type colors put together. So I do think that they did pair up the shade selection really well. So I really don't want to blind you with the mirror, but I do think the selection is really nice, and it comes with a sponge brush with dual ends. And again, I don't particularly prefer these types of brushes and these um, kits. I hope that all companies will merge like a dual-ended brush that can be reused, because I always feel like with the sponge tips, you can't reuse these. You'll have to eventually get rid of them. I don't know if you can rewash them. You can rewash these, but most of them are disposable, so most of the time when you use them, you have to get rid of them. So I won't be using this brush, but that's just my commentary about the brushes coming in the kits. So I will be creating a eye look with this palette and just using everything that's available in this palette and not borrowing from anything else to create my eye look for today. And I do apologize for my eyes turning red. I am filming at night, so sometimes my eyes do start to get red the later of the night that I'm trying to film this. So I do apologize. So that's the eyeshadow kit. And the next thing I want to show you is the highlighting palette in Solstice. And again, I really like, see, with this, this comes out, so you have to kind of push in the plastic container, kind of push the items out. So it comes with a sweet gold packaging, which is really nice. Again, with this sleek logo, and then you turn on the back, it gives you information. And I'll let you, which is really nice. And basically gives you the name of the palette, the code number or the batch number, the length of time that this product is good for, you know, the weight and where you could purchase the item, and some warning information such as don't get it near your eyes. And it makes me feel like a very it's a very, like with the company name Sleek, it feels like a very sleek palette. So inside you have these colors. So it's really nice. You have like some cream highlights that is on the left, and then on the right you have like the more of the powder highlighting. And what I don't like is that the mirror doesn't lay flat like the eyeshadow palette does. So once you open it, it just stops there. You can't bend it back or anything. So but I guess if you're going to be applying it to your face, you probably don't need it to lean back as you would with the eyeshadow palette. So in a way, I understand their purpose of leaving it upright instead of letting it lay down. But it just depends if you're comfortable with having your palettes laying flat in your hand with the mirror laying flat with it, or allowing the mirror to sit up as you apply your product. So actually, it looks like there's one cream and the other three are powder. So this top one's like a cream, and I think the rest of these are like powders. So it's really pretty, and I will be trying out the highlight as well. And the last item in this bundle is this nice blush palette. So it comes in again that sleek packaging, the matte type covering. Excuse me. And when you open it up, again it has the information on the back of the palette to let you know the name of the palette, etc. The same information as the other items. And then you have your mirror, you have your cover sheet, and then you have the mirror. See, the mirror lays back like the eyeshadow palette does. And then you have your 3 blushes, one in shimmer, which is this middle color, and then 2 mattes, which is these 2 shades here. And it's called Take a Cheeky Peek. So that is the name of this blush palette. I will be trying that on today as well. So compare the blush and highlighting are almost the same size. The blush is just a little bit smaller, but they're almost identical in size, and the eyeshadow is a bit more bigger because again it's holding, I think it's holding 12 eyeshadows. Yeah, it's holding it's holding 12 eyeshadows. And this is a comparison in the eyeshadow palette and the blush palette, so you can see the difference in the size. So I think they're small. They're small packaging palettes, so you could take them with you on travel. They're not bulky. They're not going to take up a lot of space in your makeup kits or your makeup bags. And even if you want to travel with the whole case, you could, if you know this is the only items you're going to use in your makeup look while you're on travel. So let's get